I knew it was on here, but I didn't know I put it on here. I guess indirectly I approved the, what goes on here. So, okay, so we need to find out whether it has to be on or not. Does any other board member, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
The chair recognizes Mrs. Baker.
The way I understand it, when we had our meeting, it's the lease agreement, it's in the lease agreement that they have to, so we can't violate the lease agreement no matter if we don't want it or not. So we would have to change that lease agreement the way we have a well-qualified person over that. But I believe the lease says that we have to do this, and so it is kind of silly that it comes up because we really can't do anything about it anyway.
Agreed. I believe you're 100% correct. The lease agreement clearly states that they have the ability to do so.
I would have a question though, because we are allowing alcohol over there. If there was an incident or something happened, does our insurance cover that? Whose insurance is covering that then?
Well, I mean, obviously the PAC is carrying their own insurance and liability. We have overriding liability on that as well. So certainly it would be covered. I think the other question in that discussion that happened was also the idea of just knowing when it's going to happen. And so again, I would refer to the board, whatever information you would or would not like, we will make sure we get you if you'd like it more as an informational item as opposed to an action item, which I would agree it does not make sense as an action item because technically there's no action necessary. But we can make that look however you want. In President Carr, I will double back and just make sure that is the case, but I'm 99.99% sure that is in fact the situation.
Okay, all right, so the chair recognizes Mrs. Thomas.
Could we do one of the motions that you mentioned? All
Yes.
right.
Oh. So
to take it off or to kill it?
we can postpone indefinitely. Yeah, because it really doesn't make sense if it's in the lease. So before we do that, let me take, the chair recognizes Mr. Berkeley.
I just wanted to point out that our own policy though, KGAP, is that what it is, whatever it says on it, KGPP, does say that we would need to vote on that for our policy. So I think our policy
Is what's
once
driving.
again,
It's in a contradiction.
yeah. So maybe we do postpone and get some legal advice, but I do think that our policy says that we have the right to reserve blah, blah, blah. So I don't know if our policy